It earns you respect, it boosts your confidence, it sets you apart in a room, and it is timeless. Gentlemen, these are some of the reasons why you should be wearing a suit. So, before you make that suit purchase, there are some things you need to consider, and that is what today's video is about. This is Dapper. When we say a suit, what at all is a suit? Should someone ask you to define what a suit is, what would you have said? A suit is a jacket and a pair of trousers made from the same fabric, and intended to be worn together. That is a suit. So a blazer is not a suit. A sports jacket is not a suit. We'll come to that in another video. And the jacket of the suit is not a suit. So you can't wear just the jacket of a suit and say, I am wearing a suit. No, that is not a suit. If you can now, gentlemen, if you can now boldly explain to someone what a suit is, then let me know by hitting the like button or even the subscribe button. Yeah? Back to the matter on what to consider when trying to buy your first suit. Now, number one is your budget. How much is your budget? How much are you willing to invest in that suit? Oh yes, I said investment. Did you hear in the intro what I said about what a suit brings to you? And it's not an investment. It is definitely an investment. And like any other good businessman, you would want to have a good return on your investment. So the budget. With suit purchases, your budget will almost always determine the quality and how long your suit will last. So if you get yourself a 200 cedi suit from that corner shop that has some shiny things just glued to the surface of the fabric, then be sure to know that it is of low quality and you are going to wear it for like maximum of 2 to 3 times. The thing about clothing is that it depends on fabric. By fabric, I mean wool. So if you want to purchase a suit, then the price depends on the amount or the quantity of wool in there. If there is a high percentage of wool, then be rest assured that the price will be high. But if low, then the price is low. So although it is difficult to have 100% wool made suits, that will cost like so much. So they try to blend and with some synthetic fabric in there, but make sure that the wool is of a higher percentage. So to budget for your first suit, just make sure you save till you can get a suit of high quality. This is to make sure that you get value for money. You want to get something of good quality that you can wear over and over and over, that can last you a lifetime, than buying something of inferior quality that won't take long. It'll just be waste of money. Does it mean that, Richie, if I buy a suit that is so expensive, it means I'm getting value for money? No, go further. Don't just think about the price when you want to purchase something, but also think about how many times can I wear this thing and how will I feel when I wear this. That is the real value of a clothing. Just because it is expensive doesn't mean it is valuable. You may buy something for $1 million and it will only be in your closet without you wearing it. Point number 2 to consider when trying to get your new suit: fit. Fit. Fit and fit again. How many times did I say that, gentlemen? Fit is very important. I can't stress that enough. I will keep saying that till it becomes a part of you. Yes, you. Because what? I love you so much that I want you to look dapper. And fit, you can't do without. Did you just ask me why you should wear something that fits? Did you just know you did it? if it doesn't fit you, run away from that suit. Look, delete that suit. I don't care what designer it is, delete that suit. In fact, format your brain like you've never seen that suit, because if it doesn't fit, it doesn't matter who the designer is, you just look sloppy. So you want to get something that fits right. Why am I so emotional, getting so emotional about fit? Just get the right fit. 3 places where a suit should fit: the shoulders. Look, adjusting the shoulders of a suit is very difficult and very expensive. If you like, ask your local tailor. 2, the chest or the torso area. 3 is the length of the suit. For the length of your suit jacket, when you put your arms down by your side, your knuckles should be just the length of the suit, plus or minus an inch. And then when you look at your back, your suit should cover the curvature of your butt. If it doesn't, it means it is too short. For the sleeve of the jacket, it is very easy for your tailor to adjust. So focus on these parts for the right fit. But remember, the suit is not just about the jacket, right? The trousers also matter. So for the trousers, look out for the waist, look out for the length. From the previous video, I told you the trousers should be at a length where it just skims the top of your shoes. That should be the length of your trousers. And also where the boys are. Yeah, where the boys are. Don't let it be too tight that the boys cannot breathe. Give the boys some breathing space. Give me a thumbs up if you know the boys I'm talking about. Number 3, what about colors? What color choices should you make when it comes to a suit? For color choices of your very first suit, well, some people may say black, but that sometimes is too formal. It's more for black tie events. So to move a little bit from black and still look formal, I want to try colors like navy blue, charcoal, or gray. These 3 colors. Try those ones. Number 4, lapels. A lapel is the folded flap of cloth on the front of a jacket. When it comes to suit jackets, there is the notch lapel, there is the peak lapel, and there is the shawl lapel. Shawl lapels are too formal and ceremonial, so you have to choose between the notch and then the peak lapel. Go in for a suit with a notched lapel, because among the 3 lapels, that is the one that is most versatile. What about the pocket of the suit jacket? What about the pocket? For every suit jacket, you either have a flap pocket or a patch pocket. So which one do you choose? Patch pockets are sewn on top of the suit jacket, and flap pockets are sewn into the suit jacket. So you would want to go for a suit with a flap pocket, because that looks more formal than one with a patched pocket, which looks too casual. Now, number 6, sometimes you look at the back of your suit jacket and you realize there's a cut in there, maybe 1 or 2, or sometimes there's no cut at all. What I'm talking about is the vent of the jacket. With the vents, I would go for the jacket with 2 vents. Why? Because I like to put my hands in my pocket a lot, like my trousers pockets a lot when I'm wearing a suit. That's some kind of cool to my appearance. I don't know, for some reason I like to just insert one hand into my pocket, and so I would rather have the one with 2 vents. Also is that the one with 1 vent is just in the middle, but the one with 2 vents are on the sides, so they don't expose my back when I put my hands in my pocket. Finally, gentlemen, you know the color you're looking for, you know the fit, you know what other things on the suit you are supposed to look out for, and you have saved up to the budget, and now it is time to make that purchase. How should you make the purchase? Should you make your purchase online, or should you go to the store to purchase your suit? I recommend you go to the shop. You may not know your correct size. A lot of guys don't know their correct size. And remember, every designer has his or her size ranges. Once you go for the very first time and you know that this is my size and this is the kind of suit, then you can subsequently make online purchases, which I would still not advise. So, gentlemen, these are the 7 things I think you should know before you make your suit purchase. I hope it helped. Let me know what you learned in the comment section below, and make sure to subscribe or turn on your notification button such that whenever a new video drops, you'd be amongst the very first people to know. Till the next video, remember to dapper all the way up.